It's funny. I know most everybody doesn't like daylight savings time. I'm not fond of the time change because it messes with my ADHD, but I am fond of how the daylight comes out sooner, and I wish we could stay with that side of the schedule even in the winter. Anyways, I'm really enjoying mornings again, and I've been meaning to do some more divine nuggets, and so I thought, why not? This is a perfect time to do some divine nuggets, right? First thing in the morning, say some prayers to the sun. What's that song? I say a little prayer for you forever and ever. Anyways, today's first divine nugget is give yourself permission to be right. And this can be short and sweet, but it's so worth it. Is a lot of times in life we do not trust ourselves. And I'm noticing that right now, in particular, during this karmic carnival going on, that there is a little extra oomph in that self doubt going on right now. And so I've been called to get back into a practice that I've been doing for a while. And it's funny, this is where a lot of these divine nuggets come in. Is practices that spirit's shown me, others have shown me, and that have worked very well for me, and that have worked very well for my tribe and collective, and I'm hoping they're going to work very well for you. Um, this one is as simple as, okay, let's say that you have, actually, I want to give a caution, a warning. What you ask for and what you want to be right about, like, be careful with that. It's okay to be right about anything. And you are, truthfully, whatever you believe is true is true. And at first, I want you to give yourself permission to be right about whatever it is that you think is going on, whether it's instinct or intuition, whether it's pain body or joy body. We'll just call it that. The opposite of pain body would be joy body. Um, just let yourself be right. Though, get to a place to where you start to cultivate that the things that you believe generally are good. You think good things about yourself, you think good things about other people, and about the opportunities around you. It's that simple. Now, to give you an example, it could be okay, here's a nice simple one. Let's say you get up and you normally make coffee for yourself, but you have this strange intuition, this knowing with a G, that coffee has already been made. Give yourself permission to be correct. Just say, you know what? Even if it's just in this moment, and I have this delightful feeling that somebody else got up and made coffee and I don't have to do it, I'm going to enjoy this feeling right now that I'm right. And you may just be surprised to go in and find that you were right. Now you can take that. I mean, that's just a simple absurdity, right? But again, remember, we're in this energy of don't take things too seriously. And so you can take that to things like, say that you're applying for a new job. Or, let's take it one step better. Let's say you want to start your own YouTube channel. You want to do business and start a YouTube channel. And you have this intuition, like your first instinct is that it's going to be great, that you're going to love it, that other people are going to love it. Give yourself permission to be right. Just delight in that. Like, don't worry about the details. Don't worry about whether you be good at it or bad at it or what you name it or anything. Just in that very moment, just that little cherry moment, be right and enjoy. Delight in that feeling, you know? Just be in that place to where you're imagining having that YouTube business or that job or going for a drive. Whatever the thing is that you feel that would be wonderful in that moment, give yourself permission to be right. And just enjoy that. Just literally tell yourself that, you know what? I give myself permission to be right in this moment. I give myself permission to be right that he or she loves me. I give myself permission to be right that a YouTube channel is just the next fun adventure for me to get into. I give myself permission to apply for this job that I've got no experience in, but that would be really, really fun to do. I give myself permission to reach out to that person I've always wanted to be better friends with, that I've been afraid to reach out to. I give myself permission to know that this is the time to stand up for myself. I give myself permission to say no. I give myself permission to say yes. Whatever the thing is. And I went a little different in the vibe there, because this is also important with, like, say that you are talking with someone. I mean, this happens a lot in the twin flame journey. It could be your twin flame, or it could be in your tribe, or it could be in your family, or whatever. Let's say that you're talking with somebody that they seem like they're in the other dimension. They're in the funhouse mirrors, whatever thing is. And let's say that they're throwing an apology at you and you're not sure that it's sincere. Give yourself permission to be right. And not from a place of malice. Not from a, like, I knew they're not really sorry. No, just give yourself permission to be right, in the sense that if you don't think it's genuine, then it's very likely they are in the other dimension. They're not in high vibes yet. They're not quite feeling good yet, and it's not time yet. And then give yourself permission to go, okay, you know what? I'm going to trust spirit in this. I'm going to trust them. I'm going to have faith in them. I'm going to have faith in spirit. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to be my same loving self, especially if I know that I've already done whatever I can do, which is apologize, reach out, have good boundaries, things like that. Just give yourself permission to be right. And then follow that with, in terms of, if you feel like, if despite whatever's going on in the 3D, you feel like you just have this knowing. This is why I separate, like, KNOW from GNOW. Like, the knowing is that intuition. And to know that someone else, there's reason to have faith in them. And it's not I worry about what other people will think, or I'm avoiding drama, or I worry about that they will say some mean crap about me. It's none of that. It's just, you know that there's reason to have faith in them. It may not even be explainable, but you know it. Be right. That still means have good boundaries. It still means do your thing, focus on you, do that stuff, but give yourself permission to be right. That when the time is divine, they'll reach out and make it better, or they'll come back from from that dimension into this dimension, or spirit will bump you right into each other at the right time. You never know. Anyways, I'm going to leave this divine nugget right here in its nice little bite-sized chunk, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for adding your vibes to the tribes by hitting that like button.